45. Yo, big boy, fully active, bro. You know, so 45 I watch on our videos. 5 around 6-year-old, 5-year-old. I feel them dog here, I don't know how much that. Some kid, look here, old boy. Line up and cook some breakfast. You know the thing go fully active yard man style. Change of plan now, but I found black young pussy. The bush. Fish with bonita fish head. So now what do I know? We're using the Dr. Fish, why some fish tea. We said I'm going to make some bush tea. I'm going to use Dr. Fish, why some fish tea. So I will see how we do with that. Cooking out here, saltfish, fried pork, yard monster. It's actually the two of me I eat here, so from nature, you know what I mean? Everything. So I go on and catch up the fire. We have some good out there cooking. You know what I mean? Fully active. Have some fire to just already. Some fire to leave. So alright, yes. These are just some coconut oaks. Hey guys, what's up everybody? How everybody doing? Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever time zone you're watching from. Welcome guys, welcome to Jamaica 87. Welcome guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Welcome guys, welcome. I know it's late in the morning or early in the morning. But we have to do what we have to do, yeah? We have to do what we have to do. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, guys. But if we can get some more people on the live, when there's some more people going to join the live this morning, I don't know. Let us see if we can have some more people join the live this morning. You know what I mean? Let's see if we have some more people join the live. Remember to top up the live, guys. Top up the live, share, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Morning to everybody that is on the For You page. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I see we are the PMP criminal organization. Want to, whatever they don't want to, they bring the constituency that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael was a member of parliament for to court.
because they believe that some irregularities happen in the general election. They believe without no evidence. You understand what I mean? So the PNP and Buchanan is turning to the court. You know, these people will never stop when when it comes down to the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. They will never stop, and they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. I don't know what they expect the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. What they expect from him to step aside for what? Step aside for what? Why the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis should step aside? So they are doing everything in their power. After they said that they concede to the election, the vote, they recount the votes, and the votes remain the same. They still doesn't satisfy. Even though the prime minister win by 2016 vote, they are bringing the prime minister constituency to court. The constituency that won by 15, 100 or 200 or 16 and 11, they're not bringing those to court. They're not bringing those to court. So why they not bring the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness constituency to court? And he won by over 2,000 votes. I cannot understand. I cannot understand. I'm lying. I understand. I have to retract that because I truly understand. The PNP criminal organization want to do everything in their power. A matter of fact, it is not want to do. They have done everything in their power possible to get the most honorable Dr. Andrew to resign or to step aside. When all they were coming with propaganda, rumors, and lies and misinformation, and it never worked. And they come with their money also, and it didn't work. So they are trying something new. If the Integrity Commission did not get rid of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis, it's not going to work again. It's not going to work again. I would say it again, if the Integrity Commission and the PNP criminal organization did not get rid of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness back in February, March, in this year 2025, this election cannot and will not let the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness resign because the Prime Minister already swearing, his cabinet already in place, and the PMP criminal organization have conceded to the election. What Buchanan and the PMP must do, you see, is to take that money that they are going to waste and help out some comrades that are crying for help. Take that money and help out some comrades, some poor people out of Mark Borden constituency. Take that money and help the poor people. Because I don't think the court can change any outcome of this election. No outcome they can change in this election. So I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know what they're looking for. You understand me? But all I know that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lewis is our Prime Minister. And I want to take this opportunity to say congratulations to the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, and congratulations to his his cabinet. You know what I mean? He continued with the old cabinet that he had before the election with a few new faces. And it's a good look. I appreciate that he appoint his wife, Mrs. Holness, to be the Speaker of the House. That was a brilliant move by him. It was also a master stroke to the PMP criminal organization, because I have recognized that from the most Honorable Juliet Holness take over the Speaker of the House, things have changed. Things have changed in the Parliament for good. Not only she have those politicians and the manners, but she bring a form of discipline inside the House of Parliament. And I admire that. I admire that of her. The Parliament meeting and everything. You understand what I mean? She did perform quite well in as the Speaker of the House. And I'm happy the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Loomis put her back as the Speaker of the House. In spite of the PMP criminal organization came out and saying that they don't need um, um, the former Speaker of the House, Dalbert Philibert, and they don't want Mrs. Holness as a Speaker. You understand what I mean? The PMP must realize this, that they are not in power, they are in opposition, so they cannot dictate to the government what the government must do from what the government must not do. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. The PMP must realize that they're in opposition and they must do things, right, that will benefit them. I mean, you understand what I mean? They are acting like they are in government. PMP are not in government. You guys are not in government. You guys are in opposition. And when you guys going to realize that? Eh? When you guys going to realize that you all in opposition? You understand what I mean? You all are in opposition. Play the opposition role and leave the government alone. It's simple. You come dictate to the government and tell the government who you want as speaker for who you don't want as speaker. Like you are the government. You are not the government. You understand what I mean? You are not the government. The Jamaica Labour Party is in government, not the PMP criminal organization. You understand me? And I'm happy that the Prime Minister did not listen to anything that the PMP have to say. You understand what I mean? I'm happy. But I'm very impressed with the Senate and DK Duncan appointment, you know, a known comrade, known um, um, figure in our country. You know, he grew up, you know, under his father, DK Duncan, who was a patron in the PNP criminal organization. And we see where his other sisters, you know, are comrades and so forth. But the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Loomis have dig for him and put him in the Senate. You understand what I mean? And that was another master stroke by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Loomis, because many was looking for it. Because everybody thought He was a comrade because his father, sister, the entire family are comrades. But he chooses to join the Jamaica Labour Party to serve his country instead of the PMP criminal organization. And we welcome um, his expertise and his contribution, um, to the Senate. Yeah, man, we welcome it. And we know that he's going to do a good job. Good job. The Prime Minister of Jamaica know what he's doing, and we can trust him and trust every move that he made. You understand what I mean? On behalf of the Jamaican people, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right? You can take away everything from him, but one thing you can't take away from him is his vision for this country. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is a visionary. He's a visionary, and he always think out of the box. He always think of ways to make Jamaica a better place. You understand what I mean? And he always strive for unity because he know that with unity we can conquer the entire world. You understand what I mean? Even in the political campaign, he were calling for unity, while the PMP criminal organization were calling out for blood and fire. The most honorable Dr. Jamaica Lewis was calling out for unity. In his inauguration speech, in his swearing ceremony speech, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness was um, crying out, you know, pleading to the opposition for peace. And in the and in the parliament yesterday, he were calling out for peace. You understand what I mean? And unity and peace with the opposition, the PNP criminal organization. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is serious about growth in this third term, serious about growth. And we must be serious too as citizens to help to bring growth to this country because the government alone cannot do it. It takes all of us citizens to help to bring forth growth to our economy. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis have recognized that to bring growth to the economy, they have to have a productive society. And we hear all the time he spoke about productivity. And the way how to get productivity is to have a skilled nation, to have an educated nation. Those two things you need. So you have to invest in your people to get the type of productivity that you need to grow the economy. And that is the reason why the Prime Minister and his government have removed guarantor from the Student Loan Bureau. That anybody want to further their education can go to the Archers NTA, can go to the Student Loan Bureau and borrow money to send themselves to university or college to further their education. Or they can go to Heart Trust because the government have removed tuition fee from Heart Trust. So you can go there and learn a skill. Because the world right now, the world is short of skilled worker. The world is short of skilled worker. And if we can get our society to be skilled and to be educated, it can push the productivity that we need to grow our economy. And this is how our Prime Minister, the most Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Hornet, think. You understand what I mean? He always pushed, he always tried. You understand what I mean? To put Jamaica to where Jamaica belongs. In this third term, he spoke highly also, you know, of crime and violence, getting rid of the crime and violence in our society. In 2016, the most Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Otis promised us that we will go to our bed with our doors and our windows open. And at his swearing ceremony, he repeated. And yesterday in Parliament, he repeated again. I want the men and women, boys and girls in this little island called Jamaica to understand that this government is really, really determined to get rid of murder, crime, and violence out of our society. Because even though we need productivity and we need an educated, skilled society, we have to have a crime-free society also. We have to have a crime-free society also. And Andrew Michael Holness is the only prime minister I know from Jamaica Gate independence in 1962 that really take the crime and the violence that we are seeing in our country by the hand and dealt with it once and for all. And I know in this third term, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace going to continue to be hard on these criminals. You understand what I mean? He's going to be hard on these criminals because these criminals is doing too much and they're getting away with too much. You understand what I mean? He have shown us in the second term that he's willing and he's able and he's going to do it. He's going to make every Jamaican go to their bed with the door and their windows open. Remember, guys, this government and this prime minister is the only government and prime minister who have ever pumped so much money into the security ministry. You understand what I mean? Is the only prime minister and government that really pump so much money to invest in the security force. And let me tell you something, man. We have to appreciate the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. You understand what I mean? We have to appreciate him. We have to appreciate him. He tried. He tried. And he continued to try to make Jamaica a better place for you and for me. You understand? And guess what now? Guess what now? The government is playing their part. There is no joke about that. The government is playing their part. Us as citizens in this country must play our part also. What I mean by playing our part? Listen to me. They have um neighborhood watch in New York, and when you travel on the train, the intercom and in the train always remind you that if you see something, you must say something. It's time for us to stop to play a blind eye in this country. If we see something, we must say something. Because the truth and the fact is, we don't know when is our day, if we're going to have a day. You understand what I mean? We need to get rid of these criminals out of our society once and for all. Can you imagine a Jamaica without crime and violence? Hmm? Can you imagine what a Jamaica we will have? It's not like we can't accomplish it. We can. We can. And I believe that we will. We're going to take back our paradise from the criminals, from the hands of the criminals in this country. We're not going to negotiate that because the thing is, it's just a few people, is committing these murder and other crimes in our society. It's just a few. And if we can get rid of them and put them behind bars to spend their time, we're going to have back our good Jamaica. So while the government is working, we also must join in and make sure we play our part. Because Jamaica not only belongs to the JLP and the PNP, Jamaica belongs to every one of us. And every one of us must play our part to make Jamaica a better place and a safer place. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, we have to. Jamaica is a beautiful island. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we must do everything to protect this little piece of rock from the criminals. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. You see, I want to talk about um, these ministers that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have appointed, and those that he reappoint in his cabinet. I want to send out a word to these ministers because I know that everybody have friend and everybody want their friend. You understand what I mean? To help them in their ministry because that's how the thing go. If you have a ministry and you have a friend who qualified, you're gonna want him on your team. You understand what I mean? Especially if you not come from far. Especially if you're not coming from far. I want to say to these ministers, not because you and such people are friends. You understand what I mean? That means you must appoint them in certain sensitive position. If they are not worthy of that position, ministers, you don't put them there. Me I want to know from now because this term, third term, the Jamaican people have been trusted the Jamaica Labour Party to lead them in a third term. We can't afford for no corruption allegation again in this third term government. We can't afford it. You understand what I mean? So if we don't have no friend who is qualified, and even if they're qualified, I don't know, so them hand nibble and then and they are not honest. Or no, don't appoint them to the position because they're not only going to disgrace You the minister. You understand me? But them are going to disgrace the party and the government. And who are going to get the blame now? Who is going to boil down to? The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. It's going to boil down to Andrew. Because everything that Uno do ministers, if it wrong or it right, it's going to boil down to the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. We see where the PNP criminal organization want to destroy him and demonize him and wreck him. You understand what I mean? And I know you guys are not blind. So going forward, ministers, if none of you are listening, make sure all of you guys cross every T and dot every I in this third term. There is no room for mismanagement. There is no room for any corruption. There is no room for it. All of you, all of you ministers, as I said earlier, must cross every T and dot every I. Because the PNP is out there like dogs, like hungry dogs, lion and tigers that never feed for some months, looking for flesh to tear up. You know, don't disappoint the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Me I beg you know. You know, don't disappoint the Prime Minister. He have been through enough already. He have been through enough already. And the look a bit of stand up, the man stand up for you. Me I beg you, minister, please. You know, depend on a piano cue and make sure you do the right thing. You understand what I mean? And the campaign already start for the fourth term. And what we need now is performance. We don't need nothing but performance. Everybody have to perform. Everybody who have a ministry have to go think out of the box to put runs on the board. Everybody have to go think out of the box to put runs on the board. Because this is not a time to idle. This is not a time to boast. This is not a time to show off. This is a time to work on behalf of the Jamaican people. You understand what I mean? We have come a far way. We have come a far way, but we have a far way to go. We have a far way to go. It's time for Jamaica economy to start grow. This 1% or 1.5%, we need to get over it. We need to see some big percentage. You understand what I mean? Like 5 and 6 and 7 and up and up and up and up. You understand what I mean? So we have to go start to think creative. And I'm happy that Flight Green is moving agriculture in a positive way. Flight Green, Minister Flight Green, step up, step up, step up, step up, Mr. Flight Green. You know, Mr. Flight Green, I don't know if you're listening to this podcast, this stream. But you see, this mango season, a lot of mangoes gone to waste that should never go to waste. A lot of mangoes go to waste this mango season. You understand what I mean? And I know that mango season actually come to an end, or it come to an end already. And right now, Jamaican Jamaican taste bud. You understand what I mean? They not even remember what mango tastes like. Because everything just come and done brap. It should never be. Right now we should still have mango chips on the market. We should have mango juice on the market right now. We should have mango sauce or something at the start out of those mangoes that wasted. We should have a juice factory. The government should have a juice factory where the driver, they have a truck. We go around the island and collect every mango where people don't want, and they bring it go to the juice factory, and they make juice with it, even to send to the student at schools. They can make a bag juice out of mango and all of these things. We waste too much things in this country. Miss me see them make mango chips, you know. Me see them make mango chips. They can pick the mango and dry the mango and package it and sell it as mango chips. Those things can help to boost the economy. And probably that is an opportunity for me too. Probably that is an opportunity for me to create a business for myself, to collect these mangoes and make mango chips and sell it too. Instead of here depending on the government. Come to think of it, it can be many of us ideas. It could be many of us ideas for us to when mango season, we go and collect these mangoes and we make mango chips and so forth and sell it locally. That would be a very, very good idea. Very, very good idea. You understand what I mean? But we need to do much, much more with the fruits that we grow in this country. Believe you me, when it's apple time, we waste a lot of apple when it's apple time. When it's pear time, we waste a lot of pear. When a pear time, nobody can tell me nothing. Me come from country. I'm here tell you say when a pear time, a lot of pear waste. Me I tell you, a lot of pear waste. Even the same Aki, even the same Aki, me live a country. I'm here tell you say, me see Aki tree load a Aki. And when me look, nobody now use it, nobody now pick the Aki them. The Aki them stand by the tree and bird eat them and them dry and them drop off and nobody. Them those things are wastage. Me see one farmer down in St. Elizabeth have a, a ton load of pumpkin. Say him can't get no market for him pumpkin. And what am I gonna do with the pumpkin? The man say, "Man, I forgot to show the pumpkin." The man say, "Man, I forgot to show the pumpkin." But him now forget show the pumpkin now. Because the Fried Green, Mr. Fried Green build cold storage that they can bring it go to. It's a very, very brilliant. You understand what I mean? Very, very brilliant of Fried Green to build these cold storage across the island. And I know he's going to build many, many more. You understand what I mean? Many more across the island. That me rate a move there. Me rate a move there. You understand what I mean? But young people, young people, let me tell you something. The opportunities that the government have created for us now, we never have these type of opportunity 10 years ago. I'm telling you. The opportunities that we have now that this government, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness create for us, we never have it 10 years ago. And we must make sure that we make up um make good of these opportunities that the government have created for us. It's much easier for us now to own a house than 10 years ago. It's much easier for us now, right? To earn to create a business than 10 years ago. And guess what? We can get a lot of help because the government have provide the help for us. It's easier for us to go to college, go to university, go to art to learn a skill than 10 years ago. The opportunity is here, young people. A matter of fact, anybody, a matter of fact, the opportunities are here. Let us take advantage of these opportunities that the government of Jamaica, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, have created for us. Andrew Michael Holness is continuing, right, on his achievements over the over the 9 years. And I don't call it 9 years either, because remember COVID-19 eat out 2 years out of the nine. So he has 7 years to do what he have done. You understand what I mean? To the point where he have to print a book with 256 achievements, and they could have print more. You understand what I mean? So he's building on that. He's building on that. But God, may I beg you tonight, as we talk on this live, Jehovah God, may I beg you, please, don't let no disaster hit us, please, in this term of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Because he have a lot of things to accomplish, Jesus, to make sure the life of the Jamaican people better. Just spare us, Jehovah God, in this third term. Please, may I beg you, Jesus. Just spare us and just provide for us tremendously so we reach our full potential. Guys, may I tell you, the government performs. The government perform. You have to give Andrew flowers. Whether you want to eat Andrew or not, one thing you can't say about Andrew is that Andrew not performing. Andrew wasn't performing in his second term. You understand what I mean? Nobody can say that, man. Nobody can say that. It, well, let me withdraw that. The comrade have been saying that because they are playing politics. You understand what I mean? But some real comrade who think about their country know that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have performed and performed damn good. And that is the reason why some comrades never come out come vote, because they now vote for my goalie and they now vote against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. And they're not voting against the work that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is doing. DK Duncan tell you, DK Duncan, he tell you that the government is doing a tremendous job. And for him to get the opportunity to serve, to contribute to the growth that this country is seeing, he's happy and he's grateful for the opportunity. You understand what I mean? The man happy and the man grateful for the opportunity. Jamaica is moving forward, and Jamaica is moving forward aggressively. The world, what? Listen to me, and listen to me good. Guys, please remember to tap up the live and share the live. Give me a thumbs up on the live, guys. Look to your left hand side of the screen and thumbs up the live for me. You see a thumbs up? Just click that thumbs up for me, guys. Remember, guys, if you're new, welcome. Guys, remember to like and share and subscribe. to the YouTube channel. You understand what I mean? Thank you guys for your support. Guys, the world is watching Jamaica. Glad girl. We do not understand. The world is watching Jamaica, right? They're watching Jamaica because they knew that Jamaica is coming, and Jamaica is coming with a force that they can't believe that Jamaica would bounce back so strongly. You understand what I mean? Listen to me, man. You- Let me tell you something. Jamaican people are special, and Jamaicans blessed, and Jamaica blessed. Remember, this government have tackled a 100-year pandemic, And remember, when many other country economy, are crumbling, people are dead left, right, and center. You understand what I mean? To the point where every mag in some countries full, full to the brim. They have to have body outside in cooler. Jamaica, under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace, and wall it down when the world predicted that thousands of people going to die in Jamaica, and our economy going to plunge into recession. We, the Jamaican people, and our leadership, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness and his government, have proved them wrong. Jamaica economy in the COVID was growing, and we managed to pay down on our debt in the COVID-19. When many other government lay off people, the Jamaican government still keep their employee. You don't understand how massive that was, You don't understand how massive that was. And Jamaica Holness saved a lot of lives in Jamaica. Even though some people were very upset, the church was upset that the man locked down the churches and locked down the country. But guess what? Today we can rejoice. Today we can boast. Today we can say, thank you, Jesus. And you have done the right thing. He have done the right thing. And that's how we know a true leader. Andrew was born for this, man. May I tell you? Andrew was born and anointed for this. And no matter what nobody wants to say, Andrew Michael Holness is Jamaica's best prime minister out of every prime minister Jamaica has. Out of the 9, Andrew Michael Holness is the best prime minister Jamaica ever had. And we have to give him his flowers. We have to give him his flowers because he deserves it. He deserves it. You understand what I mean? And since I touch on the word deserve, you understand what I mean? We want to encourage the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness to take his salary. We want to encourage the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness to take his salary. You understand what I mean? Because we cannot pay the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness for what he have done for us Jamaicans, for how he have managed the country. We can never pay him. And for him to collect 9 million and more gold in 23 million is unfair and unreasonable, even though it's him volunteer not to take it. Mr. Prime Minister, we call on you this morning. We call on you this morning, Mr. Prime Minister, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Take your salary, sir. Take your salary because you deserve it. You deserve it. Because if it wasn't for you, Mr. Holness, who guide us through the COVID-19, who guide us through burial, where would Jamaica be? Eh? Where would Jamaica be? You understand what I mean? Take your salary, Mr. Holness. Take it. And no matter what people want to say, Don't watch the people them out. We understand that you listen. You listen to the Jamaican people. You understand what I mean? We know that. But Mr. Holness, take your salary because we cannot pay you for what you have done for this country. You understand what I mean? That is our local token to you, sir. Your salary. You understand what I mean? That is our local token to you. Your salary. So take it. Take it. At least we can see say you work for it. You understand what I mean? If it was other persons, you understand what I mean? Who would say no, they don't deserve it. But you, Mr. Holness, have put as much runs on the board to develop this country. And we have seen the work. It's not like we don't see the work. We have seen the work. You understand what I mean? And believe you me, you deserve your salary, Mr. Holness. You deserve it. You work for it. You work for it. You understand? You work for it, Mr. Holness. So take your salary, sir. Take it. You understand what I mean? And I know you guys agree with me too. I know you guys agree with me for him to take the salary. You understand what I mean? And listen to me. Listen to me, man. You see, Andrew, you see the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is a man where him not have enough like Mark Golding. You understand what I mean? But him always a give. Him always a give. Anybody call upon Andrew, Andrew always a come to their rescue. Let me tell you something that I realize in this life. You see, those who have the least, they give more than those who have it. Those who have the least give more than those who have it in abundance. And that is reality. I don't know, I don't know why it's like that. But if you read the word, the word of God, it tells you say the rich are gonna get richer and the poor are gonna get poorer. Because poor people always a give more than rich people. A reality, the poor people always a give more than the rich people. You understand what I mean? And that we noticed with Andrew, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Owens. He always give. He always give. It no matter when them reach out to Andrew on, he always try to help. You understand what I mean? And let me tell you something, man. You can say what you want to say about him. The man is just genuine and the man is just pure. When you see Andrew, I just that the person you get. He's not a pretender like Margolin. Margolin is a big pretender. Andrew is not a pretender. What you see, you understand? And what you get out of Andrew. Andrew no pretend. Mark is a big pretender. You understand what I mean? Big pretender. Since I talk about Mark, let me get in that business of look a bit. You understand what I mean? Let me get in that business look a bit. Mark Golding in his missing festo, because of that, that's what I call it, missing festo, stated that if him form government, he's going to appoint somebody from the diaspora, somebody from the Maroon community, and somebody from the Rastafari community in the Senate. You understand what I mean? That's what they said in their missing festo. So then the election come out over with, and they never form government. But Mr. Mark Gooding put out a list of his senators, and me not see nobody from the Rastafari community in there. Me not see nobody from the diaspora in there. I me not see nobody from the Maroon in there. You understand what I mean? And one might ask, but them man say in power. If them in power, no man, come on man, come on man. If you want me to take you at your word, right? Even if you're not in a power, you still get the opportunity to appoint senators. You still have opportunity to appoint 8 senators. right? Margoli never appoint somebody from the Maroon, from the Rastafari, or somebody from in the diaspora. That goes to show you that you, their word is null and void. Every time Mark Golden have the opportunity to prove himself to the Jamaican people that he's new and he's different, and you can take his word for what he mean, him sing a different song. This man say him a fight against corruption, and anyone I minister call on corruption. You understand what I mean? I'm gonna dismiss them and take the decisive action. You understand what I mean? When he form government. But remember, in opposition, we have the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, how much million of thief from out there. We have the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, over $1 billion have been thief from the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. And all the rest of the lead PMP Municipal Corporation, millions have been thief. And we might do about it. Remember, Mark is the leader of the PMP criminal organization. He have the opportunity to sack these people and prove that he's new and he's different. And he never do crap. And you want us to take your word for what? Eh? No, man. No, we can't trust you, Mark. We can't trust you. Yeah, that's what I mean. But guys, that is PMP problem. That is not our problem. You understand what I mean? We have to stay focused. We have to stay focused as a party. We have to stay focused, and we have to, and guys, please, we need to hold our MPs and our councillors accountable in this third term. We have to listen to me. This is not a joke thing. The third term is not a joke thing. We need to hold every MP accountable. Whether them a PMP or JLP, we need to hold them accountable. We need to make sure that them a do the work in the constituency. We must make sure. And me happy when the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have stated that this is not a joke thing, this is not a pain time. It's very serious. This is not a time when MP take money and give to political activists and give them contract. And then when you give them contract, no work, no do, and all of this, then the time they have come and done. Now is the time for nation building. And if our MP slip, they must slide. You understand what I mean? If they slip, they must slide. You understand what I mean? But boy, trust me, mate, I'm very proud of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness and his cabinet. I'm very proud of the House Speaker, um, the leader of the House, Flight Green, mighty God, Deputy, um, Robert Morgan, too young, and bright, young people them. Let me tell you something. This country is moving forward under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Our young people have been stepping up to the plate. You understand what I mean? And I'm very proud of Flight Green. I'm very proud of Robert Morgan. You understand what I mean? Matcha Samuda and all of these people. You understand what I mean? Tomorrow is Friday. No, today is Friday, yeah. Um, the government going to appoint, the governor general going to appoint the, the state ministers. I'm excited to see that, and see who is in it. You know what I mean? I have a few people in mind where we think the prime minister must use. You understand what I mean? Some persons that lost their seat, in the general election, or some people who were bidding for some seats. You know, some of those persons are bright and intelligent. You know what I mean? I need I need the prime minister to use some of those people to as state ministers. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Use some of them as state ministers. Um, there is something, guys, that rests on my heart. You understand? That I need to talk about, and that is the opportunities that the government have created for the Jamaican citizens. A lot of Jamaican citizens don't know about government programs. A lot of Jamaican citizens don't know about the government programs that they put in place to help them out, like the second chance smile, like the social housing program, like the pension plan scheme for those who are 70 and over, and all of these things, the prosthetic free leg and support, all of these things. You understand? The government give free medication. The government treating three type of cancer, if it's not four, and you get free medication for those cancer if you have them, and many others. You understand what I mean? The many other programs the government have put in place to help out the citizens of Jamaica. Many people don't know about them, and this is thi- this is where I want to appeal to the members of parliament. Members of parliament, may I beg you, please, uno take uno councillors and make sure say the councillors inform themselves of these programs, and they go inside the community and keep meetings, right? And bring these information to the people. Some of you MPs don't have any sitting councillors, and this is an opportunity, right, for your caretakers to go inside these communities and talk to the people and inform the people of the government programs, and make sure they assist them in bringing them out to get these assistance, or bring in the agency in these communities so they can benefit with these programs. MPs, have to press. Listen to me. Councillors, make in a parliament, work with councillors, stand by them and make sure that they on the ground and doing the work, especially for those who are MPs in certain constituency and don't have a sitting councillors, but MP, need to get caretakers all over these communities, because pretty soon a local government election will come next, and have to make them start work, even though they are not a councillor, but they need to start to work. Listen to me, man. It's just some local things, that you're doing, make people look at you differently, You don't have to do a lot. Can you imagine a resident a suffer in the community, right? From some form of illness, right? And you go to them and you say, listen to me, why you here sick, and the government have this to offer. You understand what I mean? And you direct them where they can go and get the help. You know how much joy that will bring them. Things like that, man, we must do, man, because we not do it. We're not doing it. A matter of fact, some is doing it and some not. But everybody need to do it. Everybody need to do it. Every sitting councillors, every sitting MPs need to do this type of stuff. Go out, meet the people, greet the people, hear the people them concerned, and dealt with it. Because it's not like we tired and weary. No, we're not tired and weary because we want the third term, the fourth term, I mean. We need the fourth term because Andrew, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, is creating history, and we want to see him continually creating the history. You understand what I mean? We want to see him continue to create the history in this country because the man do a damn good job. Me say me proud of the man and his cabinet, you see, man. The man do a damn good job. Me proud of the man. Me proud of the cabinet. And all them have to do is continue to do the good work. Continue to bring down poverty. Continue to bring down crime. Continue to bring down unemployment. Continue to bring down the debt to GDP. You understand what I mean? And those things. Boy, me I tell you, the Jamaica Labour Party supporters, you have to feel, you have to feel proud. You have to feel proud and happy on the government because the government do a damn good job. The government do a damn good job. So be proud on the government. Be proud on the prime minister. You understand what I mean? Be proud. 10 years ago, sorry for the nice. 10 years ago, 10 years ago, guys, we never want to talk about Jamaica because of the way Jamaica was going. But since Andrew take over in 2016, anybody talk nothing bad about Jamaica, let me hear me jump on their throat long time. Me jump on their throat because Jamaica is not at the place where it used to be. Jamaica is soaring to new heights under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. We are moving forward. We are moving forward. Guys, good morning to everybody. Good night, good afternoon, wherever time zone you're watching from. Guys, please remember to click on that thumbs up button for me. Look on the left hand side of the screen. You see a thumbs up button. Click that thumbs up button for me, guys. And guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please, guys, remember to like up the YouTube channel. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Please, guys, like up the live. Please, may I beg you. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Share the live, guys. Guys, me proud of the government, man. Me proud of the government. Me proud of Andrew. Me proud of Andrew. Me I tell you, he's a young man where you have to just lift up your hat to him. You understand what I mean? You have to just lift up your hand to him, man. Trust me. I have never seen somebody gone through where Andrew gone through and still remain strong. The way Andrew strong. Me don't know Andrew do it. I don't know Andrew do it. You understand what I mean? But the man have been through it all just because he want to create a different society. And you meet the hand of the PMP criminal organization, not only the hand of the PMP criminal organization, but the hands of these criminals like fake prophets and media houses. Mighty God. Dean Jackson Miller, it's time for you to lift up off of Andrew. It's time for you to lift up off of Andrew. Because Andrew not thief your birthright. Leave the man alone, Dean Jackson Miller. Everything the man do is a problem to you. Everything the man do is a problem to Dean Jackson Miller. Listen to me. Uno and Uno boss have done enough to the man already. What else Uno no do? What else Uno no do? What else Uno no do? RGR group of company. What else Uno no do? Uno try to bring Andrew to the ground because Uno want the man to lose the general election. Uno have the man name in a propaganda paper actually every day. But see Andrew there today. Uno stop him now, no? Seeing that today, uno stop him now. Because he's still the prime minister. He's still the prime minister. One thing we know, you see, if God is for you, who can be against you? If God is for you, who can be against you? I have learned so much out of this politics here. Since the election, I have learned so much. And one situation teach me a lot. Andrew situation. Andrew situation taught me a lot. And it teach me say a whole heap of wicked people there in Jamaica. Especially so in a high places. Some wicked people. You see power? You see power? Power good and the power bad. Power good and power bad. You know? Power good and power bad. I don't know. Everybody must have power. I'm a type of power. Some people have power so till it take their life, man. It take their life. You understand what I mean? People don't feel love power, so man. People mustn't love power, so. You understand what I mean? But God was on Andrew's side. God was on Andrew's side because if it wasn't for God Almighty who was on Andrew's side, the Integrity Commission and the PMP criminal organization. I've said this on many occasions on my platform. That if it wasn't for God Almighty and Andrew's side, the Integrity Commission and the PMP would destroy Andrew a long time ago. Because and a look a bit of money them getting at the Integrity Commission to mar Andrew and to destroy him. But one thing we know, you can't destroy purpose. Nobody can destroy purpose. Not even the devil from hell can destroy purpose. Mm-mm. You cannot destroy purpose. And Andrew Michael Holness now become prime minister because he want to become prime minister. I don't believe that. To see where Andrew go through, to see what Andrew go through and come out, we come to the conclusion that Andrew Michael Holness become Jamaica prime minister because God Almighty himself appoint Andrew to become prime minister of Jamaica. It have to be. It have to be. Because nobody can go through where Andrew go through and still remain the prime minister today. You're crazy? You must say, man. Nobody can go through where Andrew go through and still remain prime minister today. No, sir. It take God Almighty. It take God Almighty. Me tell you people, for Andrew Michael Holness to stand as Jamaica prime minister today. And look a bit at child and child. And you have gone through the fiery furnace, and you have gone through the pit of hell. They tell lie for Andrew, you know. They tell lie for Andrew, you know. Oh God Almighty, those are. Oh God, those are. Hmm? They spread rumors, you know. They spread rumors, misinformation, propaganda, you know. And look at Andrew now. Look at Andrew now. Andrew does smile. Yesterday in Parliament, when Damien Crawford swearing, me don't know what Andrew said to him, but Andrew hold his hand. And Andrew just a laugh. Andrew just a laugh and a smile. The same Damien Crawford who went on the stage and said, Andrew, not because you're not born with gold spoon in your mouth, that means you must thief it. Jesus, Andrew, I never see another man like Andrew. I never see another man like Andrew. I have never seen it. This man is a special human being. This man is a special human being because me not see nobody will go through where Andrew go through and still want to be friend or greet people with a smile. tell, tell me which one out of and the life mature enough to go through where Andrew go through and still a smile with people and still a smile with the same people them we chastising, telling lie on him and all of these things. Tell me which one out strong enough to go through where Andrew go through and did a smile with the whole of them. Me know say me couldn't do it. 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 Me no know Andrew do it. The man have a special heart. Me tell you. The man have a special heart. You understand what I mean? But guess what? Guess what, guys? He did it for Jamaica. He did it for Jamaica. He did it for Jamaica. He remained humble because he's the prime minister and he loved Jamaica and he loved the Jamaican people. And he decided that, listen to me, come hell, come high water, I'm not going to lower my standard for these people. I'm going to stand with my Jamaican people and I'm going to make sure this country, right, stay in the good hands of those who love it and not for those who want to come and wreck it. You understand what I mean? And he stand up for Jamaica. He stand up for the Jamaican people. Because if the PMP did come in a power, mighty God, what would happen today? What would happen today if we not if we don't have nothing to give God thanks for this morning? Let me thank Him for keeping us right away from the PMP criminal organization. Yeah, man. Let me thank Him for keeping us away from the PMP criminal organization because these people did not come with blood in them eye, you know, to mash up and wreck our economy, you know. I don't understand, man. The tsunami, the disaster that the PMP was coming with. I don't understand. I don't understand. You understand what I mean? I don't clearly not understand. I don't understand, man. The PMP criminal organization was coming with a tsunami to destroy the fabric of this country. You understand what I mean? They want to create another 2.0, FinSac 2.0. And guys, we have a question, you know. We have a question to ask, a burning, burning question to. We have to ask the British citizen slave master, Swampy. You understand what I mean? Because we all know we don't know. right? If Mark Golding renounced his British citizenship, we don't know that. And we want to know if Mark Golding renounced his British citizenship. We want to also, right, verify that piece of paper that Mark Golding showed on the debate. We want to verify it because we nobody sure if that is a receipt or a birth certificate or a death certificate. Nobody no know what. Nobody no know what. You know what I mean? Nobody know what. No know what that. Anybody see the piece of paper and can identify if it is a birth certificate, please inbox me and send it to me. Anybody verify it, right? And come to the conclusion that it is a birth certificate and it's right, everything on it legit. Inbox me, please. Because me want to have that information there. Because me no want to dip on my platform, accuse the man, right? Me no want to dip on the platform, accuse the man. I don't want to accuse him and in birth certificate, right? You understand what I mean? Me no want to do it. I don't want to do it. So if you don't have any information at the sort, right? You tell me. You understand me, guys? Please you tell me. You make me know. Because me don't want to accuse him. I don't want to accuse him. But we must stand up and we must demand answers from the British citizen, slave master, Swampy, Mancoli. And we must demand that he show us, right, his renunciation of his British citizenship. We need to see. We need to see. The time has come. The time has come for Mark Golding to put up or shut up. You understand what I mean? Put up or shut up. Mark Golding is getting away with too much in this country. Too much. If Andrew did do some of something with Mark Golding do, you see, Jamaica that burn down long time. Jamaica that burn down long time. If Andrew did do with some of them with Mark Golding do. You understand what I mean? Yeah man. I tell you. So guys, we're gonna end the live here so you know. You understand what I mean? Because I work me there. I say me I do one live and catch up with the people them. You understand what I mean? And me have some book work and computer work to go finish up. You understand what I mean? So me soon one next time guys. I'm gonna take care of yourself here. Have a great day, have a great morning, have a great night, wherever time zone you're watching from. Stay blessed guys, and we soon again, alright?